Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I want to make this video quick because I actually have to get ready to go, and we're going to go grab brunch today. And I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll record some of that because we're going to go to a new place today. But what's most important is the recent message that I have received from not just one. Granted, this one was this morning from a particular company reaching out that I may or may not actually engage with and end up partnering with in any form of affiliate marketing or any content or information that I bring to you guys. But I wanted to share with you what has been going on here recently, what I've been noticing happening, and to hopefully educate and inform you guys so that you don't get blindsided by what's coming. And this actually has been confirmed just here recently locally after having had a conversation with a county official about the plans for just our county. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this with you guys, but for obvious reasons I want to maintain this channel, so I'll put a link in the description so that you guys can have access to it. Number one, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. Thanks every single one of you for liking all my videos, watching all my videos, subscribing, sharing. I'm noticing that in the YouTube analytics on the back end, I'm seeing more shares of my videos. I really do appreciate that because YouTube has recently, honestly, since like the middle of December, early December, they've been suppressing my channel and my views because of the information and content that I'm bringing you. But at the end of the day, I'm only going to bring you guys the truth. And if they have a problem with it, then so be it. Part of that is that YouTube's CEO just resigned. Now, she was in this role for a few years, but she had a strong push towards censorship. And that was made abundantly clear. You guys remember Joe Rogan and his podcast during the height of the pandemic, and YouTube's policy against anybody and any content, no matter what it was, that went against the WHO, the World Health Organization. I can't go into too much detail here because, like I said, I want this channel to remain on the platform for obvious reasons, but I will share it in a way where you guys can have access to it that is not censored. So just check the link in the description. So with that being said, the county official that I spoke to here locally, I asked because I'm curious. I'm not just nosy, but I want to know for planning and preparation for myself, my businesses, my family, and for you guys, most importantly. And I said, hey, she was head of tourism and travel for not just the city that we were in, but for the whole county. And so I asked, and I said, what do you anticipate seeing for the 2023 tourist travel season? And she said, I anticipate, you got to think, this person in the role that she's in, she actually travels the country and the world to promote travel and tourism locally, which is a pretty cool job, I think. But she says, I hope that we experience more of the same, which I found kind of odd based on that's my prediction for 2023. She said more of the same. I want to see what we had last year. I want to see more of it. And I said, okay. Now, I was not 100% clear or sure of what she meant because, as you guys remember, if you've been watching since last summer, you know that we weren't here in Florida last summer. We spent a little over 2 months in our van, full-time van life, traveling the country, hitting up North America, Western states, traveling all through the country in our van, just the three of us, and we weren't here. So I said, well, what does that look like? And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. And to sum it up, basically, if you are under a certain income bracket, if you're under a certain income class, if you're considered to be low income, perhaps maybe poorer, it doesn't look good. Well, what does this have to do with the message that I received? Well, There's a push, folks, not only by the banks, not only by the businesses, not only by the Fed, not only by the current administration, not only by the Social Security Administration, not only by the World Economic Forum, and a massive global push. There is, it's a clear indication of the direction that everything is going, in my opinion, based on what I'm seeing and what I'm being shared, and having access to and being privy to the information that I can share without any conflicts of interest or breach of NDA agreements, is that lower income, poorer, considered poorer, is not necessarily going to be a good thing. And there's no plan or push to stipend or supplement or provide stimulus or government aid or anything like that for it. It seems as though more so the plan is to push it out and eliminate it, thus making the new relatively middle class, middle earners, median income, the new poor, which is going to be strange. Because if you think about it, if that's the case, it's going to be hard for a lot of people to manage, okay, without ways and access to improving their income, increasing their income, developing multiple streams of income, diverse income streams, passive income streams, building wealth, building strategies, investing, savings, stocks, crypto, real estate, cash flow producing assets. The list goes on and on. A lot to cover, but I don't want to piss off Squirrel Tribe, so I told her I'd make this video real quick, and we would go and grab brunch. But I will make sure to bring you guys another update really, really soon. But with the information that I want to share with you that I can't share with you, there's a link in the description. Go check it out. But with the changeover, in my opinion, this is probably most important. With the changeover that we're going to see in the leadership within YouTube from the new CEO taking over, it's going to be more of the same and more likely worse than what it was, with a stronger push for more censorship, clearly identified with independent content creators as they lean heavily more so on mainstream media for obvious reasons. Now, if you want to know exactly what that means, click the link, come on over. I don't want to share it here for obvious reasons. The message that I received from this particular business opportunity, I can share with you guys over there. Odds are I'm leaning 60-40 on whether or not I'm going to do it, but their message is clear, and what they want the viewers to see and what is actually happening are two totally different things. And I think this is very important to get this message out, while also I do want to continuously support and help those who are interested in creating content, especially the independent content creators that are going to experience an extreme hardship moving forward with the changes occurring within YouTube's executive role change and new CEO, and having a better understanding of not only content creation, but of policy guidelines and the algorithm. Because with the censorship comes changes to the algorithm. With changes to the algorithm come changes to videos being viewed, channels growing or dying, subscriber counts going up or going down, as a lot of people are saying that they're being unsubscribed from channels, including mine, without their consent. And this will have a huge impact on people using the platform currently and or planning on using it in the future. And I don't think it's going to go away completely, but I think it's going to change drastically. And for the independent creator, especially those seeking to deliver the positive, motivational, supportive, educational, informative messages that we deliver and we discuss here, the important news updates, the news that matters most, the facts and the truth, this is going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be an uphill climb. But as a nearly $30 billion revenue producing organization annually, they're looking to drive that number up. They're not going to get rid of it. They're going to keep it going. But in order for creators to survive, there has to be a plan and a strategy. And two, for people to find at least some option, some solution to prevent them from falling into the category of the lower income poor, on the verge of being completely crushed, destroyed, wiped out, and just shut down completely in this economic collapse, this economic push, this shift, I think this is one good way to do it. But as well, click the link in the description. You can come on and over and join the network. I'll be discussing a variety of other different ways to manage to do this. And what's going to matter most is that we're able to get this information out, share this truth, while also providing you with the education to make it happen, and then you executing on it to see it happen. Because honestly, producing $1,500, $2,000 a month in passive income is relatively easy to do. But at the same time, producing 10, 15, 20, 30, $40,000, $50,000 a month in relatively low active income is also relatively easy to do. I would much rather, if you guys want to see it, I can show you the numbers. I can show you how much I've earned. I can show you how much I'm earning. I can show you where all the different revenue sources are coming from. It's not just one: diversity, security, and cash flow. Remember that. So I can share that with you. But in my opinion, I would much rather execute on these income producing vehicles that work than work an entire year to earn a quarter of that. And with that being said, I know several people who do both. So I know people who have jobs and careers where they're making anywhere from 40,000 upwards of $1 million plus a year, and they're executing on utilizing social media, content creation, more specifically YouTube, and working with me directly to add to that, which is unbelievable, unreal. And they're doing it while they can. So if any one of them were to see some sort of hiccup, see some sort of disruption, they got that diversity and they got that security, and they'll also continue to maintain that cash flow, which I think is going to be very, very important as we shift over to a conversion from the dollar, from the US dollar, to central bank digital currency, CBDC, and trying to have this little battle between CBDC, the Fed, and cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, BTC, Ripple, XRP. We got a lot coming, folks. And, I do believe that there's a lot of folks out here that are doing a great job in sharing this information. A lot of channels out there that are doing a great job in sharing this information. But I also think that there may be some information that isn't necessarily being shared, that is being overlooked, that is ultimately not going to put people in a situation of like a nuclear blast or EMP or World War III. But what I have been expecting and planning for and warning you guys about since the channel started, which was the economic crash that was going to happen, that was going to wipe out families, lower income, middle class, working class, poor families living paycheck to paycheck, barely one paycheck away from being homeless, living in their car, living in their van, living in their truck, living on the street, and facing food shortages and insecurity, not necessarily because of there being no food, but because they wouldn't be able to afford the food that was going to be available. So it's going to go beyond just the food. It's going to go to housing and, paying mortgages, paying rents, not being evicted, not being foreclosed on. It's going to go to maintaining employment. It's going to go to increasing your income with your employment. It's going to go to building businesses, investing for beginners, starting small businesses, side hustles, passive income streams. And if you do it now, I think you're going to be good. I think if you wait too long, it's going to be tough, because these balls, the wheels are in motion. And, the ball is almost in play. We already have notifications of some of these changes taking effect in April with CBDC already through these pilot programs in a variety of different banks in different countries. And it's rapidly accelerating. Things are moving a whole lot faster than they've ever have before, which is literally the YouTube algorithm. Whereas in my experience, I've noticed the algorithm change. And now I'm noticing the algorithm changing faster, becoming more advanced. And obviously with advancements in technology and AI, OpenAI, ChatGPT, this is only going to accelerate this. And if we can't stay ahead of it, then we're bound to fall behind. But I think the beauty of it is the fact that having a collective group, but also Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert, but having somebody who has a relatively good understanding for it, a connection of a wide network of other creators and other individuals in the industry and related industries that can help us all succeed through this and improve and make progress. That's the key. And, you know, please, folks, if you're looking to get rich overnight, this is not what this is about. This is for people looking for the truth and information that I can't really share here for obvious reasons, and who are wanting to take action and take the necessary steps to improve their financial situation so that they don't get completely wiped out and face total collapse from what is happening, what is coming, that they don't even know, they're not even aware is out there. That's all I'm saying, folks. Okay, I think I went over my time. Michelle's, I think she's gonna be Squirrel Tribe's she's gonna have me have my butt for this one, but I just wanted to make sure I brought this to you guys, and I'll see you guys again real soon. You guys take care. Be safe. Bye.